There we go. There's our team. We've got Thumper, Stuffy, and Yamper. I understand that need, Stuffy. You take care of all them baddies. Well, Shad, if you shop for any amount of time, I'm always glad to see it. Because it's wonderful just to have friends show up and say hi. Pick up that. Probably not going to use it. Oh, we're just about to have a fun little rival battle. Ugh. I didn't go and collect things. Alright. Who are we sending out first in this? I think if we lead with Lola, Lola will get the Nuzlocke, get a paralysis, and then we'll swap out to Stuffy or Thumper to continue the fight from there. Alright, let's see what you got, mate. Bring it. You think you can take me? You think you're good enough? You think you're the bomb? You ain't nothing. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I mean, friendly rivalry. You have a Wooloo, but you don't have Stuffy. And Stuffy is the greatest Wooloo. So let's start with a good Nuzzle. How dare! We'll get one more hit in with Lola, and then we'll swap out for stuff. The stuff it. Oh, paralyzed. You can take another hit then. There we go. Just I don't want to risk Lola taking too much damage. Stuffy comes in and takes over. Ba, 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 ba. How dare you? Get a little defense code going. Some self-love, some self-hugs. And you're paralyzed. You got nothing. Nothing. Tackle! Ugh. Trying to growl at me. You think you can intimidate Stuffy? Stuffy gonna take you down, boy. See you, Shad. Have a great day. Look at that. Look at that. Mwah. You sending out your monkey? How does copycat work? So, used immediately before it. Look at this. They're trying to... This monkey thinks it can take you on. They got nothing on you. They all keep trying to growl at you. Stuffy. They think they're special. They think they can take you down with their growls. They think that they can make you not take them out. They think that they've got some powers, some skills. I might switch out because we are actually starting to lower your attack a lot. It's not so much that they're scaring you, it's just if we have a look at your... Yeah, they've lowered your attack quite a lot with all these growls. So you know what, we'll do... What are you doing? Interrupting the fight? You're using weapons? You're just poking me with your stick? Alright, no. Stuffy, you're taking this guy out now. You're just gonna keep going. Thinks he can use a stick? How dare he? When I agreed to this pet fighting competition, I thought it was going to be reasonable and fair, with no use of weaponry. Okay. Stuffy, I love you, but you've had your attack lowered so much that you're not doing much. So Thumper's going to come in and just set this monkey on fire. Poking you with a branch. The audacity! Such a good tune. Has no right to be this enjoyable. Okay. Question. Do we think Lola can do the switch in and then potentially take a second hit before being able to get off a super effective Nuzzle? I don't think so. In fact, we can find out just how fast this Rookity is. Okay, so it moves slower. Actually, no, there's no point. Thumper will just take it out. It's a shame that Stuffy couldn't prove his chops and keep going. Stuffy had the ability to do so. Stuffy would have won. It just would have taken a lot longer. But Stuffy, you're going to get more chances. Stuffy is now my partner Pokemon. Stuffy is my starter. Thumper, do I care about this soccer-playing bunny rabbit? No, because I have a sheep named Stuffy. Letter of endorsement. Alright, I can do your challenge. I can enter the big leagues! I'm gonna be a Pokemon sports star! Or, you know, something. I don't know. Absolutely. I don't know what you're asking me, but absolutely. Now, when something falls from the sky, you would assume it would have a slightly bigger impact on the ground than not just a bloop. But, you know. Wishing star. That is true stuff, eh? If we knock something over, we can use that wool to mop it all up. Sheep are just wonderful. They're wonderful animals. I love sheep. Come on. Yep. Back in time for all of the excitements. There we go. It's morning. Oh. These days pass pretty quick in this. That's been 2 days in this game already, and I've done nothing. Nothing. Well, let's just keep it going. Keeping it going. Dynamax band. That means I can do the thing where the Pokemon go wah and become really big. And that's it. But we can only do that at certain places. And we will do that. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Save. I know it saved automatically. Let's just get a little save there. It now allows me to connect to the internet and do that stuff, but we're not going to. Yep, you're going to tell me how to whistle by clicking in the thingy-me-dop-doop, blah, 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 blah. But on the other hand, whistle, just press the left stick. What left stick are you talking about, Hop? Is Hop self-aware? But that's it, that's how you whistle. But we are on our way somewhere to do something. I could fight and grind up Pokemon, but we don't need to. We're already the most badass hench team around. Whoopsie. Alright. Show me your moves, you squirrel. Why do I like Pokemon? Because I have been playing Pokemon since I was literally 3 years old. This is such an integral part of my life, basically. But, then add on top, I love the designs. I am a huge fan of the combat system because it's very simple, but with an amazing layer of technicality to it when you really study it. I mean, I knew nothing about competitive Pokemon until X and Y Gen 6. That's when I got into that and learned all of a sudden there's this much deeper level of understanding. So it's a very intricate game with a really simple exterior, I guess is what we'd call it. But then they are just enjoyable. Like on a pure and simple base level. Oh dear, this squirrel's gonna kill me. Stuffy, step in please. Because they're so charming and happy and just... There is no time in my life where I have not smiled whilst playing a Pokemon game. If I'm in a bad mood, I can pick up Pokemon and look at these cute little happy creatures that are my friends. And every time I pick up a game or play a game for like start a new run or pick up an old game with some old, it's like spending time with these friends, these creatures that all have their own stories, all have their own memories, you know. Obviously the game batteries are probably all dead, but I still have my copy of Pokemon Red through in the other room. And if I loaded that up, I'd look at it and I'd be able to look through and go, I remember when I did such and such with this Pokemon. I remember when I did that with that Pokemon. And I've just been playing these games my entire life. Literally from being 3 years old. You know, I mean, yeah, I was born in 93, Pokemon came out in like 96, 97, and I've been playing it since then. And there is... Of course, there's flaws in every game. You know, I like some games more than others. I have issues with them here and there. I'm not some hardcore Pokemon stan who thinks it's the best thing ever, you know. Am I upset or annoyed at, you know, the lack of the full national deck? You know, me personally, no. I get why other people are. You know, it makes sense. Like, oh, but I want to play with my Garchomp. I want to play with my Blastoise. But it doesn't bother me personally, but I understand why other people would get upset at it. But so yeah, that's a big flaw. They've literally announced today brand new Pokemon trailer for the expansions for these, which is going to be another $30 or £25. It's like, I already paid 4 times that to get these games, and I'm going to have to pay that again. I'm going to pay another £50 when these come out. These games are not cheap, which I'm not super happy about, because that's just a lot of money, and it would be very easy to argue it's a bit money grabby or whatever, but at the same time, if they were just releasing a third version of a game, if they were releasing Pokemon Super Sword and Super Shield, I'd buy them, so we're off. But yeah, aside from just Pokemon as well, like the idea of creature battling, or creature taming, training, all of that, it's just always been a genre I've enjoyed. Stuffy right there talking about the pet battles in World of Warcraft. Never super got into WoW, but that was a part I found really cool. Digimon, diehard Digimon fan. I love that stuff, like, so much. In fact, you know what? Now I've just said that might be something I plan to stream in the future. Because the original Digimon World for PlayStation 1, my jam. Best game. It's a terrible game. It's really bad. But I love that game. Like, so much. Tamagotchis. I kept that sucker alive for so long. I just love that. That stuff is my... And then add on top, I like to grind. I like grinding games. But not literally, I don't like to grind. Like everyone, I get bored of it. I go, okay. But I like games where I can just hang around and get my level up. Because then I don't have to be good at the game. I don't have to understand the game. I don't have to have amazing skills and reflexes. I can just make my numbers higher and win that way if I'm not good enough at the game. No, my Pokemon are rested, I think. Are they? Yes, they are. Alright. I mean, if at any point I did feel like I wanted to try and get into World of Warcraft, which is one of those things I've debated so many times, personally for me it's always been a subscription thing. That's always been I don't know if I can afford to pay that every month. But if I did get into WoW, 100%, I would play as a hunter. I don't care if they're trash meta-wise or not, because I want animals. I want pets. And, I totally get why lots of people don't like Pokemon and Stuffy right there. You were not the right age when it came out. And I get that, because some people just weren't. And it's a really hard sell to someone who's not a fan of Pokemon. If it is not your childhood, if it is not your nostalgia, and it is not something where you're like, oh, hey, I want to be in on that's my jam, then it's a hard sell to go, okay, turn-based combat, where everything is based upon unchangeable stats in a rock, paper, scissors matchup, except instead of being 3 options, there's 18. Like, people go, no, I don't want to play rock, paper, scissors with 18 different matchups. Because that's what it is. That's what Pokemon is. yes, okay, there's actual skill and tactic, and don't no competitive players come at me. Of course, there's a lot of skill and tactic used in it, but it's a hard sell. You would have a much easier time trying to sell, try and sell a shooter game to someone who's never played a video game over a Pokemon game, because you go, oh hey look, you run around and you press a button and you shoot stuff, it's fun. Compare that to, okay, so you take it in turns to hit stuff with little animals that have magical powers, Which one sounds like people would be more interested in picking it up off the shelf for the first time? Jar of honey, nice.